Hi everybody, here we are week 1, our break workout, getting right into it for our bar workout. We're going to start this week adding a little bit of cardio before we take it down to the ground for our plank series. So we're going to start, feet are going to be turned out, we're going to take it into a wide plie squat. So getting that plie, warming them up, incorporating the arms, so just getting that lift right up to shoulder height. About 2 8 counts, so we're going to add in a little bit of a bun kicker. So it's going to be a squat, and lift that heel. Squat and lift. 2 8 counts. Once you go through that, we're going to cue them to set up onto the ground. So that heart rate's up. We've warmed up the body some. And you'll do this all in the center of the floor. So coming onto the ground, working on a bird dog, incorporating a little bit of a crunch in with that elbow to knee. So we'll reach out, pull knee into elbow. 4 on each side. Then coming into our long arm plank. So wrists in line with shoulders, chins off the chest. Finding that plank, we're going to hold it here 2 8 counts. Then we're going to add in a down dog to plank. So shift up to down dog, back to plank. You're going to do 8 of your down dog to plank. Final hold here, 10 counts. And then final shift up into that down dog position. Getting that nice deep stretch, head's going to hang heavy, heels energizing towards the ground. Soften through those knees, walk it in, and then round up to standing, setting up for our arms. They're going to find their weights. So taking our weights in front of us, palms are going to start down this week, so feet are directly underneath those hip bones. Starting with one arm down, the other arm's going to stay lifted. So take it down and up. Switching, alternating, which arm they're lifting, nice long arms. You're cueing shoulders back and down, waist is drawing in. So 2 8 counts, then both arms, all the way down, all the way up. So right in front of the shoulders, getting that lift. Then we're going to hold that lift, we're going to draw it back, reach it long. Draw back, big reach. They're exhaling with their reach. All the way back, all the way forward. Then we're going to flip the palms, 3/4 bend in the arms, take it to an open and close. All the way open, all the way close. Then you'll hold the open, we're going to lift up. After you lift up, we're going to take it into drops, all the way down, all the way up. Take it, lift, and drop. Hold the down, palms are going to face forward, tiny presses back, little squeeze between the shoulder blades. From there, into a V position, arms long. Thumbs rotate towards the ground, shoulders roll back and down, full range motion all the way down, all the way up. Stopping at shoulder height. You're going to hold that lift, we're going to pulse it up. Then we're going to soften, reach. Hold that length, rotate thumbs up and down. Final hold, you'll hold those pinkies towards the ceiling, roll those shoulders back one more time, engage that core. Final countdown, 6 to 8 counts of that hold, and then release it, roll out the shoulders into biceps. Palms forward, upper arms are going to start tight in the side body, curling all the way up, all the way down. Then you're going to take it into an alternating, so switching. One arm, really cue that resist of the drop. Then we're going to hold that switch, we're going to come up to a tabletop, palms are going to flip forward, hammerhead curls in a raised position. Lengthening all the way out, getting that reach. Come in, frame the face, continue those hammerhead curls. You might have to drop those elbows a little bit so shoulders come away from the ears. Finishing here, frame the face, both arms long behind you, going into triceps. So we're going to start, palms are going to face each other. We're hinging forward at the waist, shoulders rolled back and down, hearts lifted, ribs closed on the front body. Keeping elbows nice and high, full range motion, all the way in, all the way out. Then we're going to hold the out, tiny lifts up. On that lift up, we're going to soften, reach. After we soften, reach, we find that length, we're going to squeeze it in. Little squeezes in. Then rotate those palms towards the ceiling. We're going to go back to our lifts. We're going to go back to our soften, reach. Hold that reach, squeeze in. And then a final hold, 6 or 8 counts in that final hold, and release it, come all the way up. You'll go into your stretches. So stretch out your arms, whatever works for you. Come across the body, your tricep stretches, chest stretch, hands together, shoulders roll back, small little lift in the hands. And in setting up, you're going to take them into a push-up series. So in our push-ups, 20 to 30 push-ups is what we're looking for. So in here, we'll start with negatives this week. So option to be on those knees or long legs. In those negatives, we're dropping down in 2 counts, single push up. So you have 10 of those, then you're going to take it into your singles, all the way down, all the way up. And then one more set, you can keep it in singles or go back to negatives, whatever you choose. Always have that option to stretch out in between each set of 10. Give the option for balance level on knees. You can take it onto the bar, chest press, or a box or the wall is a good option as well. So that will be going all the way through for our arms, chest, push-ups. Then taking it into our seat work this week. We're going to do standing seat work at the bar. So I'm going to adjust this so you guys can see my feet. You may not be able to see my head, but that's okay. So setting up, we're going to do a first position seat work this week. So heels together, toes open. We're going to soften through those knees. I'm going to do my left leg so you guys can see better. We're going to bring that left leg back. So we're doing it back, and then we're going to bend through that knee. So we're coming to an attitude position. So both knees are turned out, hips are square, tailbone's lengthening back and down, small little tuck. And we're going to start with press back. Tiny press back. Then we're going to lift to the side, little lifts out to the side. Then we're going to put it together. We're going to press back and lift. Press back, lift. Keeping that turn out. Then we're going to press back, hold it. We're going to lengthen the leg long, top of my knees facing the ground. So it's like you back, straight leg, tiny lifts up. Lift up. Then I'm going to press it back. Again, put it together. It's a lift, press back, lift, press back. I'm going to hold that press back. I'm going to hold that lift. We're going to take it into a soften reach. Final hold, really lengthen that leg, lift it up, press it back, hold 6 to 8 counts, release it, and then repeat other side. Once you're done with your seat work, you're going to take it into your dancer stretch and bar stretch, and then setting up for calf raises, going right into thigh work. Feet underneath our hip bones. We're going to use the block this week. So block's going to go between your knees. Actually, I'm sorry, between your calves, short end faces you. So small separation in those feet, full range of motion, all the way up, all the way down. Shoulders back and down, talk them through their plumb line. So ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, lengthen all the way up, all the way down. Hold that lift, you're going to pulse it up. Holding that lift, we're going to dive our knees forward, parallel position with those feet, shoulders back and down, so right into thigh work. We're going to come down an inch, up an inch, down and up. Cue them to squeeze that block in, they're holding it tight, then press it down, tiny presses. Nice neutral spine. From the press down, we're going to drop the heels, lift. Take it, drop, lift. We're still staying low. We're going to find that lift. We're going to hold it there, take it into a tuck, release, tuck, release. Tilt that pelvic bone forward, release it. Take it, tuck, release. Release that tuck, sink down 1 more inch. Final hold, heels stay high, hands come off the bar, 6 counts, and then release it. Take the block, set it down. So that's first set of thigh work. Second set, second position. So in that turned out position now, we're going to undo the toe to the side, separation in those heels. Come down nice and low, nice high heels to start. Take it down an inch, up an inch. Then pulse it down. From the pulse down, we're going to alternate which heel we lift, staying nice and low. Both heels will then lift high, press the knees back. We widen through the knees, little presses back behind us. Hold that press back, tuck, release, tuck, release. You'll release that tuck, sink down lower, hold 6 to 8 counts, and then release it. So that's your second set. Third set, we're going to take it into lunges. So coming into lunges on the knees. Right foot's going to come in front. Tuck those back toes, lift that back heel. Full range motion to start, all the way up, all the way down. Be mindful, front knees over front ankle, shoulders are over hips. Hold the down, pulse it. From your pulsing, you're gonna lift that heel and drop. Take it, lift, drop it down. Hold that lift of the heel, squeeze it in. Hold that squeeze, sink down 1 more inch. Hold 6 to 8 counts, release it, and switch sides. Then you're gonna take it into your thigh stretch, so on your knees. You'll do it on both sides. Draw that foot up. Release it. Leg comes in front, 90-degree bend. Push those palms into the bar. Round through your back, scoop out of your waist. Energize that knee forward. Gaze back to center, neutral spine. Right leg's gonna go long. Elbows draw down and together, framing the face. Shift that right hip back. Hands come down on either side. All 5 toes push into the mat. You fold over your legs, square hips. Option to stay here or full split. Draw the leg around. And repeat on the other side. Setting up for abdominals. So using our block and our ball. Ball's just gonna come down next to me to start. Using that block just slightly in front of the bar. I'm going to lay on the block, taking a band in each hand. So hands just slightly in front of the shoulders, about 4 inches. I'm going to find that flat back position, nice flat back. And before we even lift the legs, we're going to focus on sinking that navel down, holding that flat back position with every exhale. So it's a cue them, exhale, sink that navel. Encourage them, nice big exhale. They're going to perfect that flat back. Once they're there, right knee over right hip, left knee over left hip, feet and knees come together. Small little pelvic tuck up. Legs go out to their challenge point, maintaining that 90-degree bend. From there, it's out an inch, in an inch. Hold the out, big flex through those feet. Press out. Tiny presses. Navel sinks deeper every time. Then bring it back in. Legs come up 3/4 bend. I'm going to reclaim that flat back, navel sinks. Legs lower. Out an inch, and an inch. Then we're going to press down. Then we're going to lengthen, soften. Take it, reach, micro bend. Hold that reach, point, and flex. Maybe they lower their legs a little bit more. Maintain that flat back. Hold that point, final hold. Knees pull in, block comes out from behind the head. Replace it with the ball going into round back abdominals. So head's heavy on the ball, chins off the chest, feet flat to start. Again, hands just in front of the shoulders. Now finding roundness in our back body. So scooping out of the waist, bigger pelvic tuck. We're going to start with a curl. Curl it up. Add a tuck. So a little pelvic tuck with that curl. Exhale with the curl and tuck. Hold it there. Knees come up 3/4 bend, hip width apart this time. Find that big pelvic tuck up. Hold it round through the back. Just your right leg drop down and lift. Then left, down and lift. I'm holding roundness. Then we're going to bring both knees in nice and tight. Elbows are going to draw down all the way to the mat and getting some pull on the bands now. Energizing forward. Tuck it in. Hold that tuck. Right leg goes long, drop down to a challenge, and tuck. Then switch. Tuck up. Then leg switch, we're bicycling. Final one, knees will come in, legs up. Drop nice and low, hold that roundness. Scoop out in the waist, kind of heavy on the ball, really pull on those bands. Hold, 6 to 8 counts. Release it, knees pull in. Ball's gonna go to the side of you. Setting up for back dancing. This week, starting full range motion, all the way up, all the way down. If you're staying close on the front body, belly button sinking. Release, squeeze through that seat. We'll hold that lift, tuck up. Hold that tuck, left leg's gonna come up, bun pumpers. Tuck it up, then switch sides. We're still holding that lift, tuck up. Both feet down, heels are gonna lift now. Tiny tucks up, we're finishing here. Final tuck up, hold it, 6 to 8 counts. Release it. and then final stretch.